Hello, fellow travelers. My name is Martin Desmond. In this video, I'm going to discuss how you can save money while visiting Crater Lake National Park. Crater Lake can be an expensive place to stay if you do not properly plan ahead. I will be discussing lodging and camping options both within the national park and outside the park. First, a little background about Crater Lake. Crater Lake was designated as a national park in 1902, making it the fifth oldest national park in the United States. It's becoming a favorite destination for nature lovers, hikers, and photographers alike. Crater Lake is the deepest lake in the United States at 1,943 feet. Every year, approximately 600,000 visitors from around the world come to see this natural wonder, eager to experience the dramatic cliffs, the calm waters, and those iconic views of the lake. The park is designed for cars with a 33-mile rim road that encircles the caldera. For staying in the park, you've got several options. First, Crater Lake Lodge, a historic landmark built in 1915. This iconic lodge offers old world charm with incredible views featuring cozy fireplaces, wood paneled interiors, and rooms that overlook the rim of the caldera. It's perfect if you want to experience the classic lodge feel, but be prepared. Rooms range from $275 to $390 a night plus tax. Although expensive, these rooms fill up fast and you'll need to book months, sometimes a year in advance. Here are a couple of screenshots from the explorecraterlake.com website, which shows no vacancies in August 25. The second screenshot shows reservations already filling up in June 2026. The lodge has its own restaurant serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Be prepared. Meals are also very expensive, with dinner entrees running $30 to $50 per meal. Next, the Mazama cabins, built in the 1960s, offer a more rustic but comfortable stay. These cabins are a great option if you want a private, cozy retreat with modern amenities, which our family has stayed in years past. They feature simple interiors, private bathrooms, and prices hover around $185 per night, with an extra $25 for each additional adult over 13. The cabins are located approximately 5 miles below the rim. Unlike Xanterra, which manages the lodging inside Yellowstone National Park and offers specials to fill up vacant lodge rooms, Explore Crater Lake is able to fully book out their rooms and does not appear to offer special deals. Annie Creek Restaurant is located adjacent to the Mazama campgrounds. The restaurant offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The meals are typically several dollars cheaper than the meals served at the lodge, as you can see with this menu. For the more adventurous, there's the Mazama Campground, established in the early 20th century and offering a classic camping experience as seen with our 1992 Dodge Ram camper van, which I obtained in a trade for my contract services. Tents just go for $35 a night, and RV hookups are $48, which you can reserve on recreation.gov. If you're a senior and have a senior pass, the camping fee is only 50% of the regular price. However, this campground is fully booked out in August and September 25, as shown on recreation.gov. Looking ahead to July 2026, Mazama Campground is already showing reservations. If you find the Mazama Campground already booked up for your preferred time, you will likely be able to find Forest Service campsites at Diamond Lake. The Mazama store offers up food and gifts for sale if you have enough cash. The Mazama store sells ice for an eye-dropping $11.64 per 6-pound bag. If you want to have firewood, the Mazama store will gladly set you back another $11.99 for a regular load of kindling. Here's a surprise. When we visited the park in August 25, the price of unleaded gas was $3.79 per gallon, or approximately 20 cents cheaper than outside the park. Here's a quick cost rundown. In-park lodges cost $275 to $390 per night. Mazama campgrounds around $185. Camping is super affordable at $35 to $48. Nearby resorts such as Diamond Lake and Rocky Point are roughly $170 and up. If these options fill up or aren't in your budget, don't worry. Nearby towns like Chiloquin, Fort Klamath, and Klamath Falls are within 50 to 60 miles. You can find motels starting around 113, with more comfortable options going up to 152. Remember, staying inside the park means instant access to jaw-dropping sunrise views and the chance to wake up with a stunning blue lake right outside your window. This video shows cars parked along the road by the Cleetwood Trail. Here is an important item about visiting Crater Lake in 2026. The Park Service plans to close Cleetwood Trail in 2026 and 2027, which is the only trail that goes down to the lakeshore and provides access to the tour boats. However, I had a conversation with an overworked park ranger and asked him why the Park Service was closing the trail for 2 years. He was understandably annoyed with my question, but the most salient fact that he told me was that the Park Service has not been able to identify a contractor to perform the work. Given that an estimated 25% of the permanent park staff have quit since Trump took office, and the Trump administration is proposing to slash the Parks Service FY 2026 budget by 40%, no sane contractor would be willing to jump into such a maelstrom. Even if such a contract is awarded, the Trump administration might cancel the contract for some harmless language about climate change. In summary, about the cost of visiting the park, a weekend stay at Crater Lake Lodge with breakfast, lunch, and dinner can easily exceed $2,000 for a wealthy couple. My spouse and I snuck into the park with our senior pass for free, stayed at Mazama Campground at half price with our senior pass, and ate the food that we had in our camper. For us, the cost was less than $100. Plan accordingly and watch the sunset, and be prepared for large crowds at the Rim Village and Cleetwood Trail. Please subscribe, and thanks for listening. And I have just a little thing for my spouse playing her accordion to end the session. Thanks again for listening.